Hey, and welcome to another episode of MTG Alpha. I'm Anthony, and today I'm playing some 1v1 Commander with Jim. We have both chosen two unique legendary creatures from Modern Horizons 2 to build a deck around. I'm playing Yusri Fortune's Flame, Jim is playing Thrasta Tempest Roar. My opening hand contains a mountain, Reliquary Tower, Arcane Signet, Ominous Seas, Thought Vessel, Propaganda, and a Shadow Spear. Jim's opening hand contains two forests, Mosswort Bridge, Tranquil Thicket, Rona's Monument, Beast Whisperer, and a Copperhorn Scout. Alright, and let's see. I'm going to play a mountain and then pass.
Play a forest and then tap it to cycle this Tranquil Thicket, and then I'll pass.
Alright, draw a card, play a Reliquary Tower, cast an Arcane Signet, and then pass.
I'm gonna play a Mosswort Bridge, like the top four, and pass.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw a card. I'm going to cast Thought Vessel, and then I'm going to pay 2 for Ominous Seas, and then I'll pass.
Play a forest. Tap 3 for a Rona's Monument,
Cool.
and then I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw a card. When I draw a card, I'm going to get a counter on Ominous Seas. I'll pay 3 for Propaganda, and then pass.
Play another forest. I'm gonna tap 1 for a Copperhorn Scout, and then I'll tap 3 for a Beast Whisperer. On cast, Copperhorn Scout will get +2/+2 and trample until end of turn. And then I'll pass.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw a card. I will get another counter on Ominous Seas. I will play a mountain as my land for turn. And I have 5 mana to mess around with. 4 cards in hand. I think I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna cast my commander, and then I'll pass the turn.
Play forest. I'm gonna pay 5 for a Kodama of the East tree. On cast, I will give Copperhorn Scout +2/+2 until end of turn. And I'll draw a card from Beast Whisperer.
I really like that Kodama card.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Worthy of building a deck around, even without having a partner.
I'm gonna move to combat.
Well, you gotta pay 2.
I do. I'll pass.
Alright, I will untap, upkeep, draw a card. I'll get another counter on Ominous Seas. I will play an island as my land for turn. Kodama has reach. Oh no. Alright, then I'm going to cast Rapid Hybridization targeting Kodama. Yeah. Then I'll go to combat. On attack, I will choose 5, flip 5 coins. For each win, I'll draw a card. For each lose, 2 damage will be dealt to me. If I happen to win all 5 flips, I can cast spells from my hand this turn without paying the mana cost.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, I'm going to choose heads for the first one. That's tails. I'm going to choose tails this time. It's heads. I'm going to choose tails again. It's heads. I'm going to choose tails again. Okay, it's tails. I'm going to choose tails again. It's heads. Okay, so I lost 4 of those and I won 1, right?
Yep.
Okay,
so you take 8 damage, draw 1
damage.
card. That's a fair trade-off.
Alright, so I'll draw a card, then I'll get a counter on Ominous Seas. I'm down to 32. I do have 5 mana left, but I think I'm just going to pass the turn.
Play forest. Cast an Allosaurus Shepherd. Tap 2 more for Sylvala, Heart of the Wilds. I'll draw a card from each of these.
Yep.
And put both of the Rona's +2/+2 targets on Copperhorn Scout.
Drawing more cards than I am. So that was 2 spells you cast this turn?
Yep.
So Thrasta would currently cost 5 to cast.
5 and 2 green.
Yeah, 5 including 2 green. 3, 6, 7.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it would be, like 2 green and then 3 more.
I'm going to tap another 3 for a questing beast.
Oh, man.
So when he enters, that will trigger Beast Whisperer, Ronus's Monument, and Selvala, greater than each other creature's power. Oh no, not currently because Copperhorn Scout's a 5/5. Okay, so I'll put the Ronus's Monument trigger on Copperhorn Scout. Make him a 7/7 until end of turn. Draw a card. I'm gonna move to combat. Attack with this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy.
You gotta pay 2.
Oh, I do. Damn, why do I keep forgetting about that? Alright, I'll pass.
On your end step, I'm gonna pay 1, 2 tree. I'm gonna cast Prismari Command. I'm gonna deal 2 damage to Allosaurus Shepherd. And then I'm going to draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. So I'll get 2 more counters on Ominous Seas. I'm up to 6, almost at 8 counters there. Discarding, what do we discard here? Yeah, I'm gonna discard Foil and Psychosis Crawler. Then I'll untap, I'll Q trigger, draw a card, get another counter on Ominous Seas. I'm gonna pay 1 to cast Shadow Spear.
Ooh.
I'll pay 2 to equip it to Yusri, essentially negating any damage dealt to me by Yusri. Yusri is a 3/4 with trample and lifelink. I'm gonna go to combat, attack with Yusri. On attacks, I'll choose 5 now that I can afford it. Flipping 5 coins. I'm gonna choose tails. That's tails, so I win that one. I'm gonna choose tails again. It is tails. I'm gonna choose heads. It's tails. So I won 2, lost 1. I'm gonna choose heads again. That one's heads. And for the final one, I'm gonna choose tails. That one's heads. Okay, so I'll draw 3 cards. I'll take 4 damage or 2 damage twice, but then that'll be negated with the lifelink. I'll get 3 more counters on Ominous Sea, so I'm at 10 counters there. All right, and then that's 3 damage in the air.
Taking 3, down to 35.
35, right. And then with that lifelink, I will gain 3, go to 35. Yay, we're tied. Second main, I will play an island, and then I'm going to remove 8 counters from Ominous Seas and create an 8/8 Kraken, and then I'll pass the turn.
Play a forest. I have 1 for an Elvish Visionary. When it enters, I will draw a card from Beast Whisperer, and I will give Copperhorn Scout +2/+2. Tap another forest for a Fine Horn Elves.
Nice.
Draw another card. Be a 5/5 until end of turn.
Is that like the only way for you to draw cards in this deck, or do you have other ways?
I have one-off card draw like Harmonize and Elvish Visionary and stuff like that.
Cool.
And then Beast Whisperer is like a big source of it though.
Yeah, it seems like really good that you were able to get that out, because casting all these spells so quickly in a turn, you're not really losing. Like, you're at 4 cards in hand right now, so that's pretty good. You could cast Thrasta.
Yeah, but it's kind of a weird time to do that. We've got Shadow Spear. I can't attack with them if I do that.
I didn't even see that he had haste too. There's so much text on there. Trample over planeswalkers, and haste.
Yeah.
That's good. It's like better than Galta, right? Galta doesn't have haste.
No. It's different from Galta.
Mm-hmm.
Galta cares about like what toughness of creatures on the board.
Yeah.
This guy cares about casting spells, which isn't Green's strong suit, but if it's just like 1 mana creatures, then yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap another forest for a Scoos.
Q.
Draw a card. Copperhorn Scout is a 7/7 until end of turn. And I'll pay 2 to cast Thrasta. When he enters, he'll get hexproof. And I will draw a card. Copperhorn Scout will become a 9/9 until end of turn.
I was able to get out that Kraken just in time.
I'm gonna move to combat
Mm-hmm.
and attack with a Copperhorn Scout. Pay 2 for that.
All right. I think I'm gonna chump block with the Kraken.
Okay.
Not really a chump block, but pretty decent chump block. All right, so that'll die.
I'll pass after that.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw a card, get a counter on the Ominous Seas. Does anything have reach? No. Go to combat. Or wait, no, sorry. I'm gonna pay 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Toothy.
Ooh.
So whenever I draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on Toothy, and when it leaves the battlefield, I'll draw a card for each 1/1 counter on it. Go to combat. Attack with Yusri. I'm going to choose to flip 5 coins. Choosing heads, so that's 1 loss. Choosing heads again. Choosing tails. Okay, cool. So I won 1, I lost 2. I'm going to choose heads. Choosing heads. Okay. So I won 2 and I lost 3. The damage is negated from Shadow Spear. I'll draw 2 cards. Get 2 counters on Ominous Seas. I'll go up to 5 counters there. Toothy will get 2 counters. And then that's 3 damage in the air coming at you.
I'll take 3. Go down to 32.
And I'll gain 3, go to 37. Let's play a tapped land. I think I'm going to pass.
I'll play a forest. I'm going to tap 2 for a Primal Might. X equals 1. I'm going to target Questing Beast and Yusri. So Questing Beast will get +1/+1 until end of turn, and then they'll fight.
Ooh.
He's got Death Touch, too.
Oh, no. What did you say? Questing Beast?
Yeah.
Now, if I destroy Questing Beast, that ability won't resolve, right? Because he'll be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to do that. I'm going to cast Pong if I target Questing Beast.
Okay.
I would have rather saved that for something better, but
I'm going to pay 2 life to cast a Noxious Revival and put a Questing Beast on top of my library.
All right.
I'll tap 1, 2, 3, cast a Toski, Bearer Secrets, draw a card from Beast Whisperer, tap 3, cast Questing Beast, draw another card from Beast Whisperer. Thrasta will become a 11/11 now.
That's crazy.
And I'll pass.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw a card, get a counter on Ominous Seas, get a counter on Toothy. Yeah, I'm going to pay 5 for Alhammeret's Archive. So if I gain life, I'll gain twice that much life. If I would draw a card, except for the first one I draw, I'll draw 2 instead. No threats. Okay, so I'll go to combat, attack with Yusri. I'm going to choose to flip 5 coins. So I'm going to choose tails for the first one. That's tails. I'm going to choose tails again. That's tails. I'm going to choose tails. That's tails again. I'm going to choose heads. That's tails. I'm going to choose heads. That's heads. All right, so I won 4, lost 1. Dang, that's crazy. So I'm going to draw 8 cards. And since I'm gaining twice that much life, the negating actually is doubling. So I'm actually gaining life from Alhammeret's Archive and Yusri dealing damage to me. So I would take 2, gain 2, which would negate it, but then gain 2 more because it's doubled. So I'll go to 39. I'll get 8 counters on Ominous Seas, but I'm just going to remove those and create a Kraken while I'm at it. And then I'll get 8 counters on Toothy. And then that's 3 damage in the air.
Down to 27.
All right, and I'll gain 6, go to 45. Then I will play a mountain as my land for turn, and then I'll pass.
Play a forest. Up 3 for Nylea Keen-Eyed. I'll move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Attack with Questing Beast. Oh, I'm sorry. When Nylea Keen-Eyed enters the battlefield, Ronus will trigger, and I'll draw a card from Beast Whisper because it enters as a creature.
Yep, okay.
So I'll give Thrasta +2/+2. It becomes a 9/9 with trample till end of turn. And then I'll attack with Questing Beast, Thrasta, and Nylea.
Okay. I do have a 12/12 on the battlefield.
Okay.
Okay. Uh-oh. All right. I think I'll block. That's 5 and that's 4, but I don't like the death touch. So, and that's indestructible anyway. So I'll block Questing Beasts with the Kraken, and then I'll block Thrasta with Toothy.
Okay.
All right. So the Kraken will die, and then I'll take 5, right, from Nylea.
Yep.
I'll go to 40.
I'll pass.
On your end step, I'm going to return 2 islands I control to my hand to cast Gush. Drawing 2 cards, except it'll be doubled, so I'll draw 4 cards. And then I'll get 4 counters on Ominous Seas. I'll remove 8 for a Kraken. And then I'll get 4 counters on Toothy. Then I will untap, upkeep, draw a card, play an island. I have way too many cards. I have 17 cards in my hand.
Well, you have Reliquary Tower, so you're okay.
Yeah, that and Thought Vessel, but
Oh, okay.
it's just crazy. I really just want to like dump some of these cards. I'm gonna pay 2 for Talisman of Creativity, and then I'll pay 2 for an Is It Signet. I'm drawing way too many cards. I don't even know what the plan is at this point. Yeah, so I'll go to combat, attack with Yusri. I'll choose to flip 5 coins, choosing tails for the first one. It's tails, I'll choose tails again. It's heads, so that's 1 and 1. Choose heads, that's heads, choose heads again. All right, so it's 2 and 2. I'll choose heads a final time. Okay, so I won 3 of those. I lost 2. So I'll draw 6 cards, get 6 counters on Ominous Seas. I'll create another Kraken. I'll get 6 counters on Toothy, and then for the 2 damage dealt doubled, so I'll actually gain 4. So I go to 44, and then I have 3 in the air.
Taking 3 down to 24.
All right, and that's 11 commander damage total.
Yep.
All right, and then so I'll gain 6, go to 50. And I played an island as my land for turns, so 6 mana open, a whole bunch of cards. I think I'll pass.
Play Forest. I'll tap 5 for Carnage Tyrant.
All right.
On cast, I'll draw a card. Then I'll put +2/+2 on Nylea. Then I'll move to combat.
All right. So you'd have to attack with Toski then?
Yeah. Attack with him and Nylea.
All right. I'll just block them both with the Krakens.
Okay. Pass after that.
All right. Untap. Draw a card. Ooh. Okay. I'll play an island. I'm going to pay 2 for Kark's Thumb. So if I would flip a coin, instead flip 2 coins and ignore 1, bettering my chances to cast spells from my hand for free. And I have 20 cards in my hand. Still a ways away from commander damage. I don't have any way to speed that up, so I'll go to combat. I'm going to attack with Yusri and Toothy. On attacks, I'll choose to flip 5 coins. So for each coin I flip, I will flip 2 and ignore one of the results. I will flip my first coin and choose tails. All right, so one of those was tails. I'll choose heads. Both of them were heads. I'll choose heads again. One of those were heads, so I'm 3 for 3 right now. I'll choose tails. Okay, 4 for 4. One of those were tails, and I'll choose heads. Nice. So I won all 5, so I'll take no damage. I'll draw 10 cards. I have 30 cards in hand. And until the end of my turn, I may cast spells from my hand without paying their mana cost.
Sweet.
So that's 3 in the air and 22 from Toothy.
Dead. Oh, good game.
What? You could block Toothy.
Oh, okay. I thought that. Yeah, okay. Hold on. So 20 down to 21 from the 3 in the air. And I'm just gonna block Toothy with my. Do I want to lose the ape or the frog lizard? I'll lose the ape.
Okay. He looks more vulnerable. He's like out there
He's
attacking.
all.
So you're at 24. You're down to 21.
Yep.
I'll gain 3 life doubled, so I'll gain 6. Go to 56. All right. And what am I playing? What am I casting? I'll cast Chaos Warp, targeting
No.
Rona's Monument.
Okay. So that gets shuffled in and reveal top card. This guy, Gorklaw. When he enters, nothing happens. Oh no, we're good.
Okay. All right, so I'll play Teferi's Ageless Insight. So now every time I draw a card, I'll be drawing 4, right?
Yes.
All right.
4 for every 1 card you draw.
Okay.
Except the first card you draw, and then you only draw 2.
I think they're both.
No,
except,
okay.
So on my draw step, I'll draw 1, but then after that, I'll be drawing 4 cards every time I draw a card. I'll play Jin Gitaxias Core Augur.
Wonderful.
At the beginning of my end step, I'll draw 7 cards. Yeah. What else can I cast? I'll cast Jace Wielder of Mysteries. Then I will cast Windfall. So each player discards their hand, draws cards equal to the greatest number of cards a player discarded this way.
Yeah, 3.
All right. 25. So you'll draw 25. I will draw 75. Right? No, 20.
Good game. You milled yourself.
Wait, so I draw.
Well,
I have
but with
Jace.
Jace,
Yeah.
you win. So good game.
I don't know how many cards I'm drawing, but I'm drawing enough to deck myself. I have 46, so.
What a weird game.
Yeah. If you would draw a card while your library has no cards in it, you win the game instead. Yay. Yeah, because how many would that be? Yeah, and then on my end step, I would draw 7 for 28. So if I drew 25, I would have to, no, I draw 100 cards. Right? Because it's 25 doubled and then doubled again. Yeah. So I would draw 100 cards.
Jeez.
Get 100 counters on Ominous Seas, create 8 what? How many do I get? 80?
10.
10? Oh. Oh yeah, that makes more sense. So 10 on 10 on there, and then Toothy's a big boy now.
Oh yeah. He just needs trample or something.
Yeah. That was fun though.
Well, is it? Right? Yeah, so maybe like a fling or something.
Oh yeah, you could do that. That wouldn't be bad. All in all, that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like this deck. It's fun.
I like it. I think this was my first time playing it, so I definitely had a lot to learn. But I can't even like select all the cards in my hand because there's too many.
Yeah. What was in your hand? Yeah.
Before you windfall, I had a Triumph of the Hordes, and I wanted to use it so bad, but
it was awkward with propaganda.
Yeah, propaganda was really just blocking me.
I was holding on to oh man, I forget what the card's called again, but that like 4 mana instant return all attack. It was Aetherize, I think. Pretty sure it's Aetherize. Okay. Yeah, I was holding on to that for like the longest time, but I didn't want to use it on just for like 2 creatures or something.
Yeah.
But man, that was fun. All right, well, I hope you all enjoyed that video. If you did, please leave a like and make sure you're subscribed. On our channel, you will find weekly Commander gameplay episodes, deck techs, box opening videos, and more. You can check out our links in the description to join our Discord and support us on Patreon. That's all for now, and we'll see you next time.